Thank y'all for joining. We are back. Midday is kind of late today, but my bad, y'all. I've been kind of busy today, so thank you guys for joining. Let's go ahead and jump on in. All right, we don't do no 10-minute mark. Nothing against nobody to do. We jump on into the tea. All right, let's get it. Let's get it, and let's get it. Everything said in the video, in my opinion. Hello to my top flight mods up in here. KBR's here. Scorpion Miss is here. Who else we got? I see Carla Burrell. I see SD Warren. Thank you for being here, Stacey Lane, and everybody else coming in. Let's get into it. All right, because we got some hot tea that we got to put out there. So it looks like Peter Thomas is getting his Mac on from behind bars. Y'all know he's currently serving some time for evading taxes or tax evasion. Okay, he learned shit from Wesley Snipes and Lauryn Hill, but let's get into it. According to the girls are fighting, said that the girls are definitely fighting, honey, because two women get into a heated argument over Real Housewives of Atlanta's Peter Thomas while he sits in prison. Trying to find out Peter got that schlong out here, got the girls fighting over that old bumped up schlong with white hair all over it. Ooh. But let's get into it. Damn.
But she was telling me about her talking to him. So.
Oh, okay.
How's that possible though? Like, if he's in jail,
maybe he called her from jail. I don't know.
Ooh, you know they get messy when they behind the bars.
She blows up my phone every day. You know,
so
literally, they must have been like a virtual relationship or something.
No, because they literally went to his restaurant in Baltimore.
That was before I was even in his life. Because last April when I met him, his restaurant was already shut down in Baltimore.
I don't even care, girl. Do you think?
I don't care. I
literally was just
I'm
trying
just
to figure
saying.
out what it was because I didn't want my cousin to be mad at me for like being on the podcast with a girl that's talking to him, and then I didn't say nothing about it because she been like bragging about himself.
What's the last time she bragged about him?
Maybe like a month ago.
Oh damn, this was recent. Like,
ooh, now we getting into it.
I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just saying I just find that hard to believe.
How long were you dating?
Let me find out Peter out here collecting panties from behind the prison walls. Let's keep going.
Peter.
We've been dating for the last year and a half.
Year and a half.
We ain't never heard of you, girl. I'm sorry. I you. Peter's been locked up now for a few months or so. She said she's been dating Peter for the last year and a half. Ain't nobody heard about you. So are you a secret lover? That's what it's giving, girl. Secret lovers, that's what you are, because we have not heard from you. Peter have not introduced you. So it's giving it you somebody he keeping behind the scenes and kind of digging out. And he ain't really telling nobody because you know, when you the main chick, you get introduced, you be on red carpets, you be outside with said person. We haven't seen or heard from you, girl. So this is the first we've heard, but let's continue.
April 6th, and we've been together every day since. Currently, like I went to go visit him. I'll be back to visit him on Sunday.
If you were to find out he was cheating, you would break up with him.
Bye.
That's
have fun with that.
Boyfriend? That's crazy.
Have fun with that.
Women, let me say something. Never ever introduce yourself. Okay, if he ain't introducing you, if he's not trying to be like, oh, this is my woman. Let me introduce you to so and so. This is my girlfriend or my significant other. Da, 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 da. If he's not doing that, and you got to hurry up and go and do it and beat him to the punch, 9 times out of 10, you might not be the only one. Just saying. We've never heard of this girl at all. So let's read up right quick. It says that former Real Housewives of Atlanta star Peter Thomas, once married to Cynthia Bailey, as you guys know, cannot escape the drama even behind bars. It says that on the We in Miami podcast, it says that his girlfriend, this is the first I've heard, defended their serious relationship while reality personality lover girl Kay claimed that her cousin is also dating him. Now y'all know Peter is what they call him. Broke. We can go there. We can start there. He is Jamaican, child. He is Jamaican. But he's definitely broke. He can't keep a business up to save his damn life. But it sounds like Peter is out here playing the women from behind bars. So this woman here obviously saying that she is his girlfriend and they are, I guess, in this exclusive relationship. But the other girl is like, hold up, because my homegirl's supposed to be dating him as well. So I guess y'all sharing Peter. Whew, child. I didn't know Peter had it like that. Let's continue.
After the podcast, we can FaceTime her and you'll talk to her. Because I'm just trying to
call that right now.
Yeah, let's figure this out. Let's get to the bottom of this right now. Hey, Brittany. Hey, how you doing? This is Stunt Lifestyle with the We in Miami podcast. Are you dating Peter? Because I'm with his girlfriend right now.
Are they married?
No, just girlfriend, boyfriend.
Okay, so that means they're both single, correct?
Oh,
I'm not going to give any information out like that, but he's a great friend of mine. He will always be a great friend of mine.
did you have intimate relations with him?
This is funny. I don't
You don't kiss and tell?
She sounds a little bothered. Why she so
That means yeah, girl.
like bothered?
She gets that old
Here she go. You want to talk to her?
wrinkles.
I'm crying. I mean, I know she ain't me, so that's irrelevant.
Period.
Wait, what's your name again? What's your name again, babe?
I don't know, because I got to go back to what something that Cynthia said on Real Housewives of Atlanta a while back when she and Peter were married. She said that Peter puts it down. So I don't know. I mean, I guess after his blue pill kick in, that Peter's just out here cracking backs and giving bitches scoliosis out here in these streets. I don't know. But he ain't giving nobody nothing but maybe somebody in jail because his ass is locked up for that, like I said, that tax evasion. But these hoes is out here damn near about to fight on the podcast over Peter Thomas. So maybe he do have that good thing. Because Cynthia said, Cynthia said he had that good. That's what she said. Okay. She said, Peter really puts it down in the bedroom. That's how she said it. I was like, I don't know. But they are fighting over Peter, honey. What y'all think?
Alexandra.
Like I was saying, I wasn't trying to be like weird or shady, but it's my cousin.
Peter bought me a car for my birthday too.
Hold on.
Oh. Peter buying cars and the nigga can't pay his taxes. Woo, don't say that out loud, honey, because Uncle Sam gonna be coming to get that damn car up off you, okay? Because Peter owed thousands, but he out here macking, okay, and lacking. He macking and lacking because bitch, he ain't paid his taxes in some years, but he got money to be fronting cars. Girl.
I don't give a about Peter, to be honest, you guys. I don't even know him. He's in jail. He's in jail.
He's in jail.
Listen,
Congratulations.
What y'all think, child? Peter is out here doing the freaking most. So he got girls, young girls, too. He like them young, fighting over him. So when he gets out, child, it might be a whole mess. Somebody's head gonna get flew across the damn yard over Peter. Oh, girl, let me find out. So shout out to Peter for still macking out here, child. Shout out to Peter. Peter about what, 60-something years old? Girl. They said Peter still out here plowing heads through headboards, though. So I don't know. That's what Cynthia said, girl. That's what Cynthia said. I don't know. All right, so let's get into it. Say he looked like he put it out. Yeah, I mean, if y'all saw him in that fight with Kenya Moore's ex-boyfriend, okay. Matt, y'all remember Matt that broke Kenya's window at her house? Matt, y'all remember Matt? Big husky Matt. Peter and Matt got into a fight, and that was, I would say, a few years ago. But Peter was holding his own. I was like, okay, I think Matt underestimated Peter because Peter's like this old guy. But baby, when they knuckled up, Peter was holding his own, like he was really like whooping ass. I was like, oh my God. Because I was thinking like, oh my God, Matt is about to totally whoop his ass in here. Baby. Peter got some strength from somewhere. Okay. The Jamaican gods, honey, was on his side that day. I don't know if he took some type of gummy bear or something before he got in that fight. But baby, when I tell you, he was in there throwing bows and he was holding on to old dude. I was like, oh my God. But yeah, so Peter still might have a little stamina over there. I ain't mad at it. But let's move along, honey. Tamar Braxton sat down with Sherry Shepherd to do an interview today, and she claims that she denies Tawanda's claim that she dated someone that Tony was involved with, and she also denies rumors that she dated Birdman, and that's a whole motherfucking lie because you dated him back in the day, and I showed it right here. The timeline. Tamar's dated quite a few guys in the industry. Okay, one that used to go upside her damn head. Okay, when you talking about Vince Herbert. But yeah, she dated Birdman. I want to say like in 2002, 2003, somewhere in there. She did briefly. You might not call it dating. Maybe you just gave him the kitty cat and kept it moving. But you on his timeline in terms of being with him. So that's nasty. I don't want to sleep with nobody that any of my siblings have ever slept with. And that's just on period. My sister was dating somebody, bitch, you can never holler at me. But I don't know. So she said that she introduced him to Tony, which makes it even more gross. All right. But let's get into what she had to say. We'll entertain it. Let's go.
Your sister Tawanda, she accused you of a romance with Tony's ex,
which is crazy.
You know, and and immediately, I mean, everybody thought it was Birdman, Tamar.
Where did that rumor come from?
Y'all the sisters. Where did it come?
Well, she didn't say Brian.
Right.
This Brian.
Okay.
but the truth is, I introduced Tony to her husband.
Okay, you introduced
Yeah,
Birdman.
Brian and I were friends first.
Okay.
And like real like platonic friends. He was actually dating one of my friends a long time ago.
And
so when they broke up, Brian and I became really good friends because him and Slim wanted to sign me to Cash Money Records. It was a long time ago. And so then he started speaking to me about my sister. I was like, you know, my sister Mary, please go sit down somewhere. And so when Tony got a divorce, he was serious about her and, you know, made his way in.
So then, so when Tawanda said it, how did you feel? It upset you?
It upset me for several reasons.
Yeah.
For several reasons. Number one, it's not the truth. And the reason why it's not the truth is because that everybody knows that the person that she was speaking with was abusive towards me.
Okay. And so it was the whole context of your sister Tawanda, she accused you.
I tell y'all, she dated a guy who was going inside her head, knocking her ass straight between the washer and the fucking dryer. All down there between the dryer sheets. And I'm not making light of what happened to her. No, I'm not. But yeah, okay. So it's my job to be in their business. So that's how I know. But 2002, 2003-ish up in there, it said that Tamar had some dealings with Birdman, and it won't because he was trying to sign you. Now he might have been trying to sign you to Cash Money Records, but he definitely, they said he was digging you out. Okay, and Tamar, you are known to be giving up the kitty cat. All right, then you get beat up by Jermaine Dupri's stepmama, because you was over there messing with Jermaine Dupri's daddy's what is it? Jermaine Dupri's daddy. And the wife came up there and tore your ass up in that damn elevator because the brat co-signed it. Okay, she said she was actually on the elevator when your head was getting knocked between floors 5 through 7 in the damn elevator. Okay, so Tamar stay lying, but she tries to act like she's this wholesome Christian girl. Girl, no, you're not a wholesome girl. You're a hoish girl. Because word all over town, baby, is that you be out here getting down. I mean, we already heard about you and DCs and all this other shit. But again, you are single and you are an adult. Do whatever you want to do. But own up to your shit. I mean, if you got, 10,000 watt miles down there, girl, you just got them. And not that I'm clocking them, but at the end of the day, you ain't got to lie about it. If you and Tony bang the same guy, it just is what it is. Okay, I get it. You trying to save face, even though you have about 10 of them. But what do you think?
A romance with Tony's ex,
which is crazy.
And immediately, I mean, everybody thought it was Birdman, Tamar.
Where does that rumor come from?
Y'all the sisters. Where did it come?
Well, she didn't say Brian.
Right.
Brian.
Okay.
But the truth is, I introduced Tony to her husband.
Okay, you introduced
Yeah. Brian and I were friends first.
Okay.
After you had already. Okay. Yeah.
And like real like platonic friends. He was actually dating one of my friends a long time ago. So when they broke up, Brian and I became really good friends because him and Slim wanted to sign me to Cash Money Records. It was a long time ago. And so then he started speaking to me about my sister. I was like, you know, my sister Mary, please go sit down somewhere. And so when Tony got a divorce, he was serious about her and, made his way in.
So when Tawanda said it, how did you feel? It upset you?
It upset me for several reasons.
Yeah.
For several reasons. Number one, it's not the truth. And the reason why it's not the truth is because that everybody knows that the person that she was speaking with was abusive towards me.
Okay. And so it was the whole context of your sister Tawanda.
That was a real thing. But Tamar, you did date Birdman, girl. Okay. You really did. Yes, 2003 is just what it's saying here. Okay, a brief early romance in 2003. Tamar and Birdman dated. So why is she lying about that? Like, I get the shower you don't want to be named and with the same person that Tony is dating because it don't look good. But yes, honey, Tamar and Birdman briefly dated in 2003. Go look it up. It's Googleable. Oh, shit. It's Googleable. Go look it up. They dated. So she is fully lying on Sherry Shepherd. All right. Moving right along, child. Mary Cosby from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. We got to get into her because, baby, she's out here acting a fool, too. And you guys know that she has her the documentary where she's supposed to be in like some type of cult through her church. That's coming out January 1st. I will be watching because now I'm interested to see what's really going on with Mary Cosby. I have not watched Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I hear it's really good, but I don't know. I don't like watching stuff in the middle. Salt Lake City has been on for quite some time. I would really have to go back a few seasons, and I just don't have that kind of time. So I will take you guys' word for it, but I will watch the documentary because I love documentaries and I love being in people's business. I got to do that because that's my job. But let's get into this. Mary Cosby, honey, being accused of an affair by a late Faith Temple church member, honey, Cameron Williams, in a new TLC documentary. See, now I'm really going to watch because she's supposed to be fully married or something, right? Those be the ones, honey. The ones to be in the church be the first ones hiking up that skirt. But let's get on into it. So according to People, TLC's upcoming docuseries, The Cult of the Real Housewives, features explosive allegations involving Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Mary Cosby. Okay, she has a lot of controversy going around right now with she and her son. You know, her son has been locked up for some DV situations and also assaulting a police officer, among other things, breaking a restraining order, continuously showing up at his now ex-wife's house because she has filed for divorce. He will be sitting in jail, I think they said until February of 2026, and then he will have his trial coming up. So shout out to him for being stupid and continuously showing up to the house when he knows his ass was not supposed to be over there. But continuing on with this, the series claims that the late Cameron Williams, okay, a former member of Mary's Faith Temple Pentecostal girl church, told her cousin and other church members that he had an affair with Mary while she was married to her husband, honey, Robert Cosby Sr., not the child. Mary, let me find out you out here. But you know, them Pentecostal women, they do be acting like that. I know a few Pentecostal women that's 3 or 4s out there. I ain't gonna say no names. All right, because I'm gonna let you go ahead and pretend to still be saved when I know you're not. But Cameron, honey, reportedly said that he initially felt blessed, girl, by the experience. I bet you did. Okay, enjoying private trips. Okay, we know what happened on private trips, right? And expensive gifts, okay? But later realized that he had been manipulated and sought therapy to process what happened. Let me find out Mary out here got that good Pentecostal good child out here taking these men on these expensive dates, making him feel blessed and whatnot. So the documentary also includes accounts from other former church members who said that Cameron confided that he wanted his story known if anything were to happen to him. Why would something happen? And feared for his safety. Ooh, y'all got some goons in y'all church, yeah? Now, additionally, Cameron allegedly played a role in helping orchestrate Mary's casting on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, potentially rather, to expose aspects of her private life. Ooh, child. Well, they say the late said me he ain't here no more. So it don't even matter. I think all of it's out, and I think people that he's confided in have come forward to talk about Mary's hoism, child. So, child, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. Y'all gonna watch it? Okay. Yes, it will be out again January 1st. I know a lot of you guys will probably be out celebrating. I probably will too, but that's what DVRs are for. So go ahead and record it. It will be on TLC. If you guys have cable, you pay your cable bill, you should have TLC, okay? So I'll be watching it. And it's called The Cult of the Real Housewife, all right? And it features explosive allegations involving Mary Cosby, because y'all know she does have a church with her husband. So y'all know church people are not perfect, okay? And I don't have nothing against church people. I grew up in church. I told y'all that. But a lot of people, the worst people are in church. I ain't gonna hold you. The biggest liars, the biggest whores are in church. Like they are. But, you know, the Lord can change folk if they want to be changed. But it's a lot of thoughts in church. I'm just saying. But let's move along. Shout out to No Chaser TV. Let's get into this. This morning we talked about... let's get into this. This morning we talked about Simone from Married to Medicine. All right. And her sons, who I feel are very much so entitled. But Simone, as we said this morning, it's your fault, you and Cecil, because you guys have given them this sense of entitlement to make them feel like as grown-ass men that they do not have to go out here and get a job. And as much as Simone scream and holler on the show and say she's not going to do something, she always go and do it, which then makes her sons not respect her because they know she just screaming and hollering just for the moment. And when she calms down, she's going to go on and get that checkbook out and do what she said she was not going to do, right? So they said all is good in the Whitmore household after a much talked about Raw family scene. that saw the conversation about generational wealth, access, and privilege be debated amongst Married to Medicine's fan base. Everybody's been talking about this past episode, this past Sunday, where Simone went batshit crazy, had a whole freak out moment, honey. She crashed out on TV, y'all. And Cecil sat his ass there sipping on that weak ass margarita, laughing and skinning and grinning. And I would have threw that drink in his face. And I'm not trying to be violent, but Cecil get on my damn nerves. I told y'all this morning, but let's get into it. Michael Whitmore says that he got his Tesla. Now, remember I told you guys he was saying that he was tired and bored with his Jeep. I think he got a Jeep, not a Wrangler. It's another type of Jeep. It's a real nice one. I saw it. And he's bored with that, and he wanted his mom to get him a new car. Plus, he wanted her to pay for his college, because he's trying to go back to be a lawyer. We all know that child, he's gonna be in college for quite some time. He has passed the bar and all of that, so it's gonna cost some money for him to go to school. Simone was saying, hey, get some student loans, get a job, He don't want to do that. So let's get into it. Says adds every family has tense moments. So it's given that she gave in. If he has a Tesla, let's get into it,
guys. Like, and this is what I talked about with my mom, guys. This is what I talked about with my mom. Everyone's argued or had a disagreement with their mother. One, what our disagreement about is to be different, because that's going to pertain to our family. One. Two, we happen to be on a reality TV show for you all to watch and feel obligated to give your opinion. And
we had a real moment on national TV.
And that was a genuine, and something me and my mom talked about. After that moment, me and my mom probably didn't talk for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. That was a genuine argument that we had that we hadn't had before. And it happens. That's life. That's our family. I love my mom. We were just in New York having a blast. That me and her, we were just in New York having a blast. So and we got, so everybody say what up to Miles. Miles kind of ducked in there in a heated, hot moment. What up, baby? Get you some love, Miles. Miles, get you some love, boy.
I'll just say the comment. I don't speak. Well, they were in the middle of something, but that had nothing to do with me. But love you guys.
Miles is funny, y'all. Miles is funny. As the longer we on the show, the more y'all gonna see it. That's a funny guy, bro, and he's involved in the family just like we're all involved in the family. We're 4 peas in a pod. Like, that's how it works. We all have our relationships with each other, and it makes our family go. So what y'all see, it don't matter, bro. We know what we got going on. Law school, we gonna get it figured out. In case y'all are wondering, I don't drive a Jeep anymore. I drive a Tesla. So bow.
Don't do that.
No, see, now you done stirred up some shit. Now
don't do that.
My bad. Now
but we good though. See, they just be so loose. Like, where's the respect for your parents? I would never do that in front of my mama. And I'm a grown ass woman married with a whole child, but I don't cuss in front of my mama. I don't give the middle finger in front of my mom. I just have that. I just don't do it. I can if I want to, but I just choose not to out of respect. Like, he do too much.
No, that's the moral. That's the moral. We are good, and we are a passionate family. So when y'all see us rah-rah go back and forth, those 2 people on my
screen, rah-rah. We've been rah-rah for your entire life. We gonna be rah-rah. We that rah-rah family.
And that's what it is. On my screen, she's above me and he's on the right. They're passionate people. So they go back and forth, but they're strong-willed and they're smart. So that's why the back and forth gets animated. It gets a lot. But we good, bro. That's
the long story short. You were able to manipulate your mother, who was screaming and hollering and having a whole moment, crashing out about you spending up all her damn money, only for her to go down there and still put down the down payment for you to get this damn Tesla. I don't know. I said it this morning, Simone. You are creating a spoiled, privileged individual who some woman someday gonna have to put up with his bullshit, and he's gonna feel the sense of entitlement with some woman, okay, some good woman he's gonna meet, and she's not gonna put up with his bullshit because you taught him to be coddled. Not all women want to coddle no man. I'm just saying he gonna have some problems when he starts dating seriously and he finds somebody, unless he finds some knucklehead white girl who just allow him to run over her. But a real sister that have some standards, he gonna have a problem.
That's it.
What what y'all think about it? Put it in. So Simone, you gave in, sis. Like all that screaming and hollering was for what? You don't hurt your throat for nothing. Screaming and damn hollering. Let's move along. I'm sick of them. Okay, and I was rooting for you, Simone. I really was. I was ready to take my belt off for your son. And here he done fast talked you into still giving him what he want. And I bet you gonna pay for college too. Okay, and I don't give a hot damn. It ain't my money, but I was just like, look, it's just not right. Make him get a job. But you are raising lazy ass fuck boys who gonna be educated, but still. Let's move along, child. Kandi Burrus, honey. Kandi Burrus said, all I want for Christmas is my damn divorce. All right, that's what Kandi said. Let's get into it. She is, but it's so weird. I keep saying I feel like Kandi and Todd playing in our face because what? A couple days ago, you guys were out arm in arm on a date. I said it before. You guys were at the game together. Kandi all booed up on him with an arm around his arm, with a head on his shoulder. Like Todd flew to New York because you know she's on Broadway. Took the kids out there. They all having a nice family moment. She's staring at him. He's staring at her. They smiling. I'm just like, are you guys like playing in our face? And we're like, oh my God, Kandi and Todd's about to get divorced. And low key, y'all just behind the scenes, just living it up happy. I mean, spending all holidays together, calling each other, wishing each other having have a great day today and banging each other out. Like, what is really going on? But Kandi Burrus, honey, admits that it's not quite festive, but divorcing her ex Todd Tucker is definitely on her Christmas list. So maybe they're just trying to be cordially divorce each other. I don't know. Let's get into what she had to say. Shout out to Jasmine Brand and shout out to No Chaser TV for the previous video. Okay.
What's on your Christmas list this year? I was about to say a divorce, but that's what's on your Christmas list this year? I was about to say a divorce, but that's that don't sound quite festive.
Yo.
What is on my Christmas list?
I'm feeling this hair on Kandi. I know it's a wig, but that's cute. So she might want to keep that for a little bit.
That don't sound quite festive. What is on my Christmas list? Honestly, I haven't really thought about anything to get myself.
Well, she did say she want that damn divorce. So it said the Kandi Burrus, honey, is ready to embrace the next chapter as a single woman. While recently answering fans' questions, said that the Real Housewives of Atlanta alone revealed what's on her Christmas wish list this year. Now, after a moment of thought, she joked, I was about to say a divorce, but that don't sound quite festive. She said that laughing. She also added, honestly, I haven't really thought about anything for myself. Now, as reported, Kandi filed for divorce from Todd Tucker last month after 11 years of marriage. The former couple is currently navigating custody arrangements, with Todd seeking primary physical custody, joint legal custody, and final decision-making authority over the two children. Child, he wanted it all. Said that he has also claimed that he was pressured into signing the prenuptial agreement and is requesting alimony should the prenup be deemed unenforceable. Which I feel like there may be a loophole. I told you guys that before. I showed you two attorneys who said that, yeah, this prenup is about to be out of there. So it said in a recent filing that Kandi asked that their divorce proceedings, of course, be sealed, as you guys know. So we're going to still get the deets on what's going on. Y'all know sealed shit, don't it? Ain't never stopped nobody. Hell, Martell Holtz, what was it? Theft of the ATM situation was sealed and expunged, and we still found that shit. Y'all know, baby, bloggers, when we get to digging, baby, when I get my shovel out, I'm finding that shit. I don't give a hot boiling damn if it's got, if you've been expunged, I don't give a damn how many sponges is on it. I'm going to dig through them sponges and I'm going to get the tea. And that's just how it is. All right. So we're going to find out all the deets as related to Kandi and Todd's divorce and all of the things that's going on in it, who gets what, and how much this person getting all that. We're going to find out, child. So keep watching, keep your notifications on. And we're gonna get it to you, all right? But they are definitely in the middle of a divorce. But child, this is the most happiest divorce I've ever seen, because they still going out on dates and stuff. Anybody ever did that? Anybody ever did that? Y'all, when you divorcing somebody, but y'all still like sleeping with each other, still going out on dates, smiling like nothing ever happened? I don't know. I think that once you make a decision to divorce somebody, like, I don't want to see you. I don't want to be around you. Damn sure don't want to go on no date and sit across the table and eat with you. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too petty, I guess. But let's continue, child. The Lord is still working on me, and I told him, do not go fast. Do not hurry up, because some people just do not deserve your time, and I'm not in a hurry to be cordial to people who do not deserve it. Take your time, Lord. Okay. So Hollywood Unlocked, shout out to you. Okay. Somebody said, not me. I'm right. If you're divorcing somebody, like, seriously, why are you doing all of this? Girl, no. So 50 Cent child is in some more drama. He and Maino are going back and forth. Rapper Maino. Okay. Rapper Maino is petty as well. All right. If you guys don't know the history of Maino stay getting into it, people. All right. He got bars, but he got hands too. But he definitely stay with the petty, just like 50 Cent. So it's just crazy that the two of them are going back and forth. He feels a way about this damn Diddy documentary as well. Let's get into it. 50 Cent exchanges words with rapper Maino after calling out the Let's Rap About It podcast. Said that I'm working on buying the space where you film. See, money is power. Let me say this. 50 Cent uses his money, his power, and his connections in order to I guess control people. We say it that way. If you ever get on his bad side, like Tierra Marie put out that song thinking she was doing something, saying she ain't got it. The song's called I Ain't Got It. When she knows she owes 50 Cent $30K. Well, he went in and bought the rights to the song and all this other stuff to where she don't make a dime. So whatever the song makes, the money goes directly to him. That kind of petty, okay? But let's go ahead and get into what's going on here. So 50 Cent says squatters are individuals who occupy a property without legal title, permission, or a lease, often in vacant or abandoned buildings, differing from trespassers and intending to reside there long term while squatting is illegal. So 50 Cent then said that these guys are squatters. They owe $250K for the space that they are filming their podcast. Said that these bums are trying to win Best Dressed Award and can't pay their bills at 50 Cent Nation. So he is calling them out like, y'all niggas out here with all these chains and all the Timberlands and all that, but y'all ain't paying y'all damn rent. So he's calling them squatters. Let's get into it. Because Jim Jones said that 50 Cent put out a mockumentary. Okay, so he has something to say about this damn documentary that was done on Diddy. You might want to shut up before he get into you and Chrissy business, all right? And then your ass be looking crazy. But 50 Cent says, I understand that Diddy was your hero. Stay down with him. Said, I don't care if you let him play with your butt. Oh, not with your butt, child. Said, and act like you don't remember. Oh, child. Is there a video out there corroborating this butt massage that we might not have seen and or known about? This said, but let me find out. Jim Jones out here getting butt massages. Is that why you don't want to marry Chrissy? Because she ain't doing them right? But let's see what he had to say.
So you wanted to be a dope documentary.
You gotta be dope
on who you are, what you've done.
I don't know, boy.
You've accomplished. Like, a documentary is a big thing. Like, you don't want nobody doing a documentary about some, like, trying to just make your whole character look weak. Like, that's petty behavior.
I want to know the company that did it so we could talk, you know what I mean? Because if it's on me, I need, you know what I mean?
I don't understand why that's, like, legal to do, though.
Documentary is more like a mockumentary, shit like that. How can it even be called?
Anyone can do a documentary on anyone. I mean, if you have the money to do it and the means and the network that agrees to do it, and you got your information correct and everything is copyrighted and all of the things, anybody can do a damn documentary. Just make sure that your information is correct so your ass don't get sued for defamation. But yeah, I feel like 50 tied every loose end as related to this damn documentary. It's still #1 on Netflix, but it has a lot of people's feathers ruffled because they feel like, shit, I might be next. A person like 50, you do not want to be on his bad side and he get petty on your ass and put something out there, because all these guys run together in the industry. I'm pretty sure they know something bad or egregious about each other, but it kind of makes people nervous when people like 50 Cent go out here and do a full-fledged documentary on Diddy from all the way back in the 90s all the way up to now. Like, that shit got people nervous because a lot of these same guys were hanging around Diddy when he was doing their dirt. So what's to say that 50 Cent don't know something about them? They feel a way about it. Like, nigga, that's not cool. And then, of course, you know, probably were in on some of the shit too. I know that a couple of his baby mamas were saying he put pause on them. He really hasn't come forward to talk about it, but he is still pushing this documentary, and he's calling other people out for the stuff that they do too. But this is a hot ass mess.
You can call a documentary when it's not.
Once you become, if you're a public person, you're in the news, you can be Google.
So do you think that it's wrong or not?
I think it's wrong.
I want some documentary about you.
So 50 Cent says that I didn't have this on my list of things to do, but if you insist, I'll make time. See what I'm talking about? I love it. I love it. He says, I'm working on buying the space that where you film and 50 cent of your podcast, 50% of your podcast. See? He said that you know that I don't cap, okay? Meaning, you know, I ain't lying. So he has the money to buy the space that they're doing their podcast. And that's pretty much going to put them out, or he's going to be their boss. That's pretty much what it's saying. If he buys the rights to the podcast and buys the podcast, I mean, 50 Cent, the person that you hate the most, will be your damn boss. Okay. So y'all gonna have to find somewhere else to do your podcast, or you're gonna have to answer to him, because he already said, I'm gonna buy 50% of it, of your damn podcast, and I'm gonna buy the space that you're doing in. So that's some petty shit right there. All right. So of course, Maino came back and did this whole picture, as you guys saw on my thumbnail. I had to use it because I said this shit is funny. But this is 50 Cent with a whole wig on, child, looking like Rick James and whatnot. Says that meet Killer Curly ladies and gentlemen. Says that he helped me get my record deal before, so I'ma always be grateful. He says, so it's gonna hurt me to drag this nigga to hell. He said that F is the problem, Curtis. Okay. He said that what has your G unit G string in a bunch, nigga? He said that is it the bitch or the diabetes? Oh my God. He says, but let's rap about it. Okay. Now Maino got bars. Now I'm just saying, 50 Cent, I don't know if you want to go up against him. I don't think you want to go up against Maino when it comes to the bars, but child, I don't see this going in the right direction at all. 50 Cent, I'm pretty sure will clap back and respond. He's gonna do something that's hella petty behind this shit, because you know he saw this picture already. It's all over the internet.
It looks like 50 Cent had.
All right, so Maino addresses 50 Cent's issue with the Let's Rap About It podcast documentary convo. They said that it looks like 50 Cent has taken shots, and yes, he says he wants to rap about it. Let's get into what they're saying.
Has taken shots at the Let's Rap About It crew.
Yep. Smoky, very smoky.
Now 50 posted this.
Documentary is a big thing. Like, you don't want nobody doing a documentary about some, like, trying to just make your whole character look weak. Like, that's petty behavior.
I don't understand why that's like legal to do, though.
Documentary is more like a mockumentary, shit like that.
Be...
Do you think that it's wrong or not?
I'm not with it.
All right, now he posted that clip, and then he also posted, and I got to make sure, I got to see like what's true and what's not true.
Call us squatters.
Yeah, he called you guys squatters and said you guys owe $250,000. So is that true?
I don't know nothing about that.
Okay, so you guys have paid your rent.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Okay.
No, why you can't just give a quick yes? See you dancing all around it. If I'm gonna know something is 50 go and spend this money and purchase this podcast and 50% of that damn of the rights to that place. That means you ain't pay shit if he's able to go and pay that. Okay, that's what that means. You gonna know something then.
All right, now to put it in perspective, though, you said you weren't taking aim.
No, we not making our podcast. Not going. We don't talk about people. We take.
It looks like
things and internalize it. We was talking about. It was a general conversation about do people have the actual right to make a documentary about you, and how would you feel if it was you? But I get where you're coming from. But at the same time, I'm not trying to walk nothing down. Like, if it's smoke, it's smoke.
All right. Well, here is the full conversation of what you guys were talking about, because it was really just about legally. Can you?
Right. That's what it was.
And then you started talking about sex tapes, because somehow it always comes back to that.
Legally, do you know how many documentaries are out there? Do you know how many documentaries are out there? I mean, shit, it was one on Jeffrey Epstein. There's been one on Donald Trump. There's been one on, there's been one on James Brown. I saw one on James Brown on Netflix a while back. Anybody can make a damn documentary. Again, you just have to do your research and make sure that the information you're putting in the documentary that you did get copyright permission for certain things that you use in there, and that your information that you're using in the documentary is definitely legit and not defamatory. Do a damn documentary. It's not illegal to do a fucking documentary. It's just not. I mean, go on Netflix. It has a whole page of documentaries where you can go and just look at all types of shit on there about people. So you could definitely do a documentary.
Here's what happened.
Is it acceptable for someone to create a documentary about you without your approval? How would you feel if it happened to you?
It's like
definitely not acceptable. It's facetious and petty.
Right. It's like somebody putting out your sex tape.
Yeah, if you want to make, yeah, exactly.
I don't know that's funny. Comparable because sex tape.
You got to make sure your likeness.
Just put that, yeah. But documentaries, people can do them, and they do them all
right. We know
the
that.
time.
Yeah, so, we know that. But everybody panties is in a bunch. Oh my God!
It doesn't feel like this is a big.
No, it ain't nothing.
Yeah,
but the things internalize it.
Big.
No, it ain't nothing.
Yeah,
but the thing is,
the intention was not to come at him.
If you shooting and you saying they and these guys, and you got a picture, and I'm in a picture, I'm shooting back, and it's with whoever. Okay. It's with whoever, whenever, however. Whatever.
We know. Big.
I mean, hey, it is what it is at this point. There's nothing that can be done now. The documentary is out there, and everyone's seen the documentary. It is number one. If you were in the documentary or mentioned in the documentary, go after 50 Cent. If you feel like what he said was defamatory, sue him if that's what you feel. But I really think that 50 Cent definitely had his ducks in a row whenever he put this damn documentary out. He knew that there was going to be a lot of kickback and pushback with people not, liking the fact that he was doing a documentary on Diddy. But he don't fuck with Diddy because Diddy tried him, talking about let me take you shopping, and disrespected him. Was messing around with his baby mama and was trafficking his baby mama and all this other type of shit and was bragging about it. So of course you knew it was coming. So I just don't feel like you want to ever be on 50 Cent's bad side because he just has a level of petty that no one ever wants to go to. Unfortunately. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk. If y'all want to read up or look more into this, you can go on Hollywood Unlocked. It's there. All right. Moving along. Was that something else I wanted to show? Oh yeah, that's it. All right, let's get to the next topic. So shout out to Takeoff, you guys. Okay, y'all know he was in the group the Migos. He was unalive. You remember at a bowling alley some years ago. How many has it been? 3 years now? I feel like it's been 3 years that Takeoff has been pow and taken away, or passed away rather. Damn. So it says in an update, shout out to Industry Blitz. Takeoff's unaliving case continues as suspect's hearing is moved to January. I don't know why they keep moving it. Like this is like the second time they moved his case. Weird, right? I hope ain't no funny business going on. But they moved the case to January. I want to see what goes on with this too, because I remember when this whole situation happened. It was a lot of controversial stuff around this whole entire situation. Whereas Takeoff got pow. There were some videos that were shown, but there were some other things that were said that didn't kind of add up in terms of what I saw. So I definitely want to, follow this case too to see how it turns out. But they did catch the guy who pulled the trigger and unalived Takeoff. Okay. So they're saying that 2026 will be the year of trials and feds sweep through Texas in the culture. Now, Takeoff's update says that a hearing is scheduled for January 8th. Okay. Where an official trial date is expected to be set. No plea deals have been discussed between defense and prosecutors, so they will likely go to trial. Okay. Y'all know in the trial, everything comes out in the trial. Testimonies, witnesses, everybody come forward and say, hey, I saw this. This person did this. I have video. So everything related to this trial will definitely be, shown and put out there. So I definitely want to see it. I hope they put it on the what's the channel with Court TV? I hope they put it on Court TV because they do a lot of great trials on that. So if they do, I would definitely be watching. But said that we are hearing individuals say self-defense. No. But it was a slight argument, but not with Takeoff. Said that he was a random bystander. I do remember he was standing around. They were shooting dice and doing some other things. An argument ensued and somebody just pulled out a weapon and started pow-powing. Unfortunately, Takeoff was hit. One of the best members of the Migos, okay? And he did pass away on the scene. A nurse who was there, who lived not far from there, tried to revive him. They could not. He lost a lot of blood and he did die on the scene. So shout out to Takeoff, man. That I was still in disbelief that this shit happened. I was like, y'all gotta be lying. But yeah, he did pass away at a bowling alley. I do know his family at one point was saying that they wanted to sue the bowling alley for not having proper security or whatever when he was there. But I don't know how that's gonna turn out. I just don't know. But there was surveillance video, so I think they will pull that in the trial to I guess get a closer look in terms of evidence and who may have been involved in this incident. Okay, so January 8th is what we're waiting for Takeoff's trial. All right, so let's get into, is this my last topic? Yep, this is my last topic. Shout out to Reality with the King. More American medicine news. I should have moved it over, but let's go ahead and get into it. So Dr. Heavenly, y'all favorite dentist, not mine, says that Dr. Contessa was dogging out her husband Scott, okay, for weeks, okay, which is why the girls asked about him not helping with the birthday party. So on this past episode, for those of you that don't watch the show, I got to give you guys a little, get you guys up. All right, so American Medicine this past Sunday, Dr. Contessa had a birthday party that she spent $40,000 on. It don't look like $40,000 was spent. I don't know where they spent the money, but the shit looked hella thrifty to me. Okay, it don't look like she spent $40K. But it was a nice party. Granted, her husband Scott did not plan the party, so she had to plan her own birthday party. And her gripe is that her husband has never planned a party for her ever. He's never done anything for her. He's never planned anything, but he came to this party and was alluding to the fact that he put everything together. He put out, like, it was his idea for this, but he didn't put shit together. Contessa put her own party together, and they put up the $40K for said party. Okay, I would never spend $40,000 on a fucking birthday party, but I'm so frugal with my coins, no ma'am. But so you guys also know that 2 years ago, Dr. Contessa filed for divorce from her husband Scott. Dr. Scott, okay, because they were having some marital issues. But my problem with Contessa is keep your business in your household. If you and your husband are having issues, don't be running around telling the other girls in the cast, especially Dr. Heavenly, because she tells your shit. Like, if you and Scott are arguing, get you a therapist, get you a counselor, go to your pastor, whoever, a trusted friend maybe, but do not be speaking to the women on the cast, because all they're going to do is tell your fucking business, especially Heavenly, okay? Because you know she don't talk about nothing with her, but she sits back and she listens and act like she's a listening ear and a friend, and then use that shit against you later on. Now look at her on Carlos King's podcast. Why are you talking about Contessa versus talking about why the fuck your son was arrested and out here trying to hit a police officer with his car? So you still ain't talking about that, but you over here talking about Contessa. Let's get into this, okay? Oh, sorry. I did it again. Y'all so fired up over here. Heavenly got me so damn fired up. I forgot to share the video. I'm sorry, guys. All right, just like it never happened, okay? Boom. Okay.
Whose husband doesn't do anything for her birthday. You do everything yourself. Contessa was like, he paid for it. He chipped in. That's all I need him for. He doesn't have common sense. But what he does have is money to make my birthday happy. Did you think that the girls were too hard on Contessa, or do you agree that Scott should have done more?
Now, this is the part y'all be missing out, and this is why we do these vlogs, right? And this is the confusing part about Dr. Contessa, right? Contessa went on weeks in slamming her husband for never doing shit for her. It was scene after scene. She was dogging Scott. She was saying, now I wasn't in all the scenes, but I heard her say, that man don't never do nothing for me. I always do everything. No. I'm paraphrasing, of course. And this is what get me in trouble with the girls, because I tell it. But I'm going to be transparent in Congress as well.
Can you be transparent about your son, though? See how you're going to be transparent about somebody else's business, but you can never be transparent about your own? You big four-headed biatch. Oh, I can't stand her.
Okay, so listen. So Contessa had been complaining, but this is the confusing part of Contessa, because she can complain all she wants to, but if you say two things like, damn, Scott never did nothing, she'll switch up on you. Why are you talking about my marriage? Why are you talking about my marriage, Heavenly? I bring a fork in here, bitch. I will kill you about my marriage. I don't talk about my bitch, but you did the whole last week. You did scene after scene after scene, dog. And that's what everybody said. And I remember Toya saying in scene, she said, Contessa, don't you know they're going to play the previous scenes? Because she had dogged them in the whole time. But then when people started talking about it, Contessa recanted all that shit and put it on them. Why y'all trying to tear my marriage up? Why y'all talking about my marriage? Why y'all? And I said in my grease, I don't know if they played or not. Bitch, leave her alone. Because there's three. I ain't going to say that.
Now, and I hate to even say I'm agreeing with Heavenly. What's wrong? Let me check myself, child. I feel like I got a fever coming on. But anywho, y'all remember 2 seasons ago where Scott and Contessa were having some marital issues where they were arguing all the time on the show, and Contessa for some reason decided to cry and pour her heart out to Heavenly, child, and Heavenly was sitting there soaking it up. And what she do went right there and told the other women what Dr. Contessa told her in confidence. Like, it was between the two of them. She done went and told everybody else what was said, and then they kind of side-eyeing Contessa, and then Contessa gets mad when they come to her and try to offer some type of, shoulder to cry on and some marital advice. That she snapped on everybody and told them to stay the fuck out of her business, and even went off on Heavenly, which she should have, because Heavenly shouldn't have said anything if she was telling you because she wanted to be between the two of you, and she didn't really want the rest of them to know. I felt like that was a little disrespectful to do that. Okay, that's not a good friend. If your friend come to you and say, hey, I'm telling you something in confidence, and you be like, girl, let me tell you this, and don't say nothing, and then it get back like, yeah. So I got a cosign. Contessa does have a habit of talking shit about her husband, and then when they get back, maybe that's a deflection for her, but she will snap off and be ready to cuss out everybody for chiming in after you told your business, right? I don't agree with that. Okay. Keep your business in your house. If you and your husband are having a spat or a disagreement, or if he cheating or y'all about to get divorced, again, talk to a therapist. They can't tell your business. But friends like this helper right here on my screen, this bitch gonna tell everything, all right? I wouldn't tell her shit. I wouldn't tell Heavenly it's raining. Bitch, go look in the window and see for yourself. That's what I was saying.
But leave her alone, because that's her MO. Meaning that when me and Contessa fell out, Contessa used to complain about that man so bad that I was mad, because that was my friend. You know what I'm saying? And I thought, I don't know. When people say they're going to get divorced, I believed her. I thought she was done. So the things I said, I'm going to go again.
I mean, she did file, because I looked shit up. She did file and she retracted it. She went back and decided that she wasn't going to get, but she did file for divorce from her husband, 2 years ago? And they wound up reconciling and staying together. But I feel like, for some odd reason, I feel like she's just kind of tolerating Scott. That's what it's giving me. It gives that Scott is just there, kind of almost like Cecil and Simone, if you will. It kind of gives that they are just like, trying to stay together, maybe for their family, for to save face or whatever. They just seem miserable. And then the way Contessa kind of popped off at the new girl on the show because her husband paid for like this nice dinner for the rest of the girls. Like, hey, take my credit card and y'all go and have drinks on me and have a nice dinner for your birthday. Here comes Contessa trying to be a Debbie Downer and talk shit to make this girl feel bad. But say, this ain't no birthday party. This is just a dinner. Well, bitch, did your husband pay for anything for you? No. Did he plan anything for you? I would hate to know. Because Contessa and Scott been married for, I want to say, 15, maybe 20 years? Bitch, the entire time y'all been married, your husband never planned nothing for you. No birthday party, like no congratulatory party, because y'all done graduated and all. So you've never ever had a party or anything planned by your husband, but then you get mad because another woman's husband decides to plan something, and then you want to judge how lavish it is. Oh, we in a whole storefront. Oh, this is just a dinner. Okay, well, bitch, eat. That's what I was saying. Just eat. Like, why do you care? But she had to keep throwing it. Oh, I spent $40,000 on my party, and I did. But your husband didn't plan it. Your husband didn't plan it, girl. Okay.
I didn't think it was a problem till they got back together, and then she fell out with me.
His husband doesn't do anything for her birthday. You do everything yourself.
I just don't agree with that. I'm sorry. Like, I just don't. If it's your birthday, your husband should plan every single solitary detail. All right. I'm just saying, I'm not even chipping in, bitch. You chipping in. You pay for it. You surprise me. You pay for the location like you do. You invite the friends. You go and get the balloon. All of that. All of that. Surprise me. Should I have plenty of surprise birthday parties? Plenty. Should I have one right here in my house? Friends came over, food. My husband planned every single solitary detail, including calling everyone. I did nothing, and I was surprised. And it's hard to surprise me because I was so damn nosy, but I had no fucking clue, and he did it so well. So listen, Contessa, baby, if y'all gonna be together, you and Scott, y'all need to figure this out. And Scott need to quit being so damn selfish and show your wife that you appreciate her, especially if she decided not to divorce your ass, okay? Because she definitely probably could have got a nice little bag up out of you. But what do y'all think? What do y'all think, child? I do like Dr. Contessa, but I do feel that she does a lot of deflecting and she does tell a lot of her business, and then she gets mad when people, decide to chime in. Stop telling your damn business, and people will not have anything to chime in on. All right. But that is my last and final topic, okay, for this video. Thank y'all for coming in. 248 watching. Thank y'all for being here. All right, so let's get back to the main screen. Let me look at a couple comments before we get out of here. Joyce Pick said that some men don't think like that. Yeah, some men don't. Some men don't. All right, Cassandra said that that's why Contessa be wearing those skimpy clothes, that she needs the attention. Ooh, that's a good insight. Said, yeah, shut your mouth, Contessa. Mary White is gonna always get you together in the comments, okay? Shout out to Mary White. I love her down. All right, so Tamsi says, well, if Contessa can talk about someone's husband, then her husband is fair game. Okay, said that he was walking around slamming doors when Contessa went back to school. He really was. He was pissed about that. I remember. Kim Jones said that you can look at Contessa and tell she is not happy. Yeah. You really can. Tamsi said that Contessa seems like she is saving face and it sounds like they're just tolerating each other. That's what it is. I feel like they know that their divorce is going to be very expensive because they're both doctors. Okay. I feel like they just got a new business practice. I feel like splitting everything down the middle is going to be expensive for them. So they're just staying together. Like they say, honey, cheaper to keep her. So Valerie Rayleigh says that Contessa can talk about her husband. It's her man. Her man said that no one should talk about her man. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Ain't nobody gonna talk about mine, honey. You get cussed, slam her. Joyce Peak says that even this conversation with Carlos King is her sharing someone else's personal information. Correct. She needs to stop. But tell her to talk about her son and she mute. Okay. Mute, honey. You can't get nothing out of her. She ain't gonna say shit. All right. Mary White said that Heavenly has diarrhea of the mouth and allegedly her breath smell. Ooh. Not a whole dentist. Now, what's the name? Now I gotta say. Mariah, and I love Mariah now. Mariah said that Heavenly's breath be funky. Y'all remember that episode? I said, not the dentist, girl. Let me find out you got halitosis and you a whole fucking dentist out here. So let's continue. Tamsi said that I would tell Contessa that I don't want to hear, honey. Talk to Scott. Okay, yes, ma'am. Yes, you better. All right, let's see. Valerie really says if Scott gave Contessa the money, then he was part of her birthday celebration. Okay. Said that he knew Contessa wanted to have it her way. Maybe. Okay, we'll look at it that way. We will look at it that way. All right, so Velma Sally says that why don't you talk about your son? I can't stand her. Okay, we right here because I said the same thing. Okay, she will not talk about that son. She danced all around it and even had this little soft fake voice. Daddy, why you didn't tell me that our son got arrested? I said, bitch, because you already knew. All right. Tamsi said that Heavenly is right. She did do that. She did do that. I hate that I'm agreeing with Heavenly, y'all. I hate that I'm agreeing with Heavenly. Kim Jones said that Contessa did throw shade towards Scott a few times. Yeah, you never do that. Don't ever talk shit about your spouse or significant other to your friends because they will use that shit against you. And they will side-eye you because if anybody's supposed to be in your husband's corner, it's you. And even if y'all disagree, hello, united front. Y'all argue about that shit at home, but in public, baby, it's united front. But when we get home, then we're going to talk about this shit, right? We're going to talk about it. We're going to address it, and that's it. But not in front of everybody else, because then y'all give them something to talk about and be like, I knew them hoes was faking it. You don't want nobody on that. All right. Yes, I have dementia. Sorry. Y'all, I'm sorry I didn't share. Okay. I see y'all was fussing me out. My bad. I told you I had a very long day today. I'm tired. Okay. But I'm still trying to get y'all this damn video in. Okay. But thank y'all for being here. To my top flight mods, y'all always do an awesome job. Truth TV Podcast, Tyra Cable, y'all sweet, Essence, Scorpion, Miss, and Rose Armstead. Y'all know I love y'all down. Thank y'all for doing an awesome job. Y'all be fussing me out. I be like, damn, I need to go get some counseling because y'all be on my ass. But I can call my therapist tomorrow and let them know. Like my subscribers have really stressed me out, and I need to lay on the couch, child. I'm gonna lay on the couch tomorrow and talk to my therapist because y'all have really stressed me out this live. I don't know. Whew, hold on. Numb your whole ring, get killed. All right. So yeah. Thank you so much to my to my subscribers, because y'all doing too much tonight. Thank you so much to my content creators that stopped by here as well. Jonetta Speaks, Deary Talk, Black Women in the Building, Schoolboy Queen Speaks TV. Thank you so much, Shay Renee. Thank you, Simple Mom Family TV, Miss Didi, Shay P, and JCD Creations. Okay. Yes, thank y'all all for being here. We will see you guys later. I might pop back again, okay? I might pop back one more again because News is doing the absolute most tonight. It's a great show, Rail. Thank you so much for stopping by, Miss Deborah Holder. If you guys enjoyed the show, don't forget to tap on the like button. And, of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you guys can get more tea, because y'all know we have all the tea over here. I keep y'all updated so y'all know what's going on in these damn YouTube streets, all right? Yes, honey, thank you. You said great show today. I appreciate it. So y'all come on back. Keep your notifications on so you guys will know when I go live. Also, go over and check out my Rails World page as well. I'm going to be adding some things over there as well, okay? You guys have a wonderful night until the next video. Bye.
I never answer to no, man, I still go.